G'day ice cream lovers, my name's Steve Christensen. Welcome to this episode of the podcast, Talking Waffle Bowls. Before we do jump into that, I do want to thank our episode sponsor, which is Dippin' Flavors, dippin.com. That's not right, dippinflavors.com, dippinflavors.com. I really can't say anything more. You've really got to go to the website. They've got recipes, they've got products, anything that goes on or in ice cream, dippinflavors.com. Tell them that the self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School sent you. Now, again, we want to talk a little bit in this video about waffle bowls. Interestingly, I think if you actually went and had a good look at all of the ice cream stores that you may visit and go to, there really isn't too many that actually make their own waffle bowls in the grand scheme of things. And there's a number of reasons for that. One is that obviously there's a cost factor to it. For so far as food cost is concerned, because a lot of these bowls you need a cup underneath, because when you're actually stamping out these bowls, there's a little bit of weakness in the bottom rim here of the bowl. So let's make a few bowls, talk about it on this episode of the Scoop School Show. Okay, so we've done a few waffle cones here. We spoke in the introduction about some of the challenges and some of the opportunities there is for a waffle bowl. And the process is exactly the same whether you're making a cone or whether you're making a bowl. This time though, rather than using the roller or the mandrel or the rolling apparatus, we're going to put that to the side and we're going to use our die. So we basically have a waffle bowl die and the handle. Relatively rudimentary or basic piece of equipment here. We're basically going to put the cone on the top and push it through. Again, another couple of things is that the bottom lip is going to be the challenge. So let's go through the process. Again, I don't need to spray beforehand because I've sprayed before. You may need to give it a touch up on the spray every 30, 40 cones, depending on if it starts to stick or not, but we're still pretty good here. So we're going to use our quarter cup, drop it down in the middle, get that going. Now, a couple of things about making your waffle bowl. You'll want to make sure that you've got your die here, it's ready to roll, and when we take the actual cone or the batter off here, we want to sit it nice and evenly over the top of this die. If it's off to the side and we push the handle down, you're going to have a lopsided bowl. Nobody wants a lopsided bowl. Secondly, when we push this through, this is where the cone batter starts to stretch a little bit, and we may get some bleed through on the bottom lip of that cup. So nice and gently kind of massage that handle down until the handle actually reaches the base of the surface that you're using, in this case, our table. So 15 seconds to go. Let's get ready to roll. Okay, so we are on the top again. We'll take our guy off here. We'll sit him right over the top here and just very gently massage this handle till it reaches all the way to the bottom. Now, a couple of things here. You're going to see that some of these folds may come back over and around the surface of the handle. So you don't want to get it too brittle here. You want to take it out before it starts to get brittle. You've got some pliability there, and that's our waffle bowl. Now again, because we push the handle down here, there generally can be some weak spots right here around this bottom rim. So it may not be enough just to have a napkin to sit it on there. You may have to actually factor in another 5-ounce cup for it to sit in, because no customer wants to be able to have this and have it seep all the way out through the bottom. So generally speaking, you will always get, or most of the time, get this bleed through here. It's not as solid or not as intact as your regular waffle cone can be. So again, do some experimentation, be prepared to factor in the cost of another cup so it sits in there. But again, it's a great edible container to be able to offer your customers. So there you have it, folks. This one's got a bit of a blowout. We can tidy that up a little bit if we'd like to. But you know, for what it's worth, it's a great way to be able to present your product. You just need to make sure that you've got your customers covered with no leakage. And there you go, fresh made, beautiful smelling, aroma waffle bowls. So there you go, folks. I guess there's a little bit more to it than meets the eye. You do need to make sure that A, your food cost is covered with the container underneath. You've got to make sure that you don't have a unholy mess with all of the ice cream seeping out of the bottom. And there is a little bit of skill in making it as well. So I'll leave it up to you as to what you think you should do. In fact, leave a comment underneath here and let us know what you may think. Thanks for joining us in this particular episode of the Scoop School Show. Keep on scooping, and we'll see you in the next video.